Hello, I'm Tom Reeder. I'd like to introduce you to two of my friends. One is the Speakeasy Vintage Music Tube Preamp. The other one that you can hear, the sound coming out of, is a Leslie 860 speaker cabinet. My guitar is plugged into the preamp, and back in the 60s, when this was so popular in rock and roll music, it was hardwired to the organ, so it was proprietary, in other words, and you couldn't plug the different instruments into it. But now, thanks to these gentlemen at Speakeasy Vintage Music.com, which you can go to and check out their products, they have made it so that you can plug anything into it. A Fender Rhodes piano, or a Parfisa organ if you're so inclined, or a Moog synthesizer, anything. A mixing console for microphones. The Beatles did it, and you can do it too. And for Thompson wants to sell this, I think it's a steal. Okay, so the tube preamp has an old vintage style toggle switch here. You know, that's for it's actually controlling the impedance, low, high impedance. If you want to know the ins and outs of it. This is a power switch that turns it off and on. Down here is speed. Now it's set to slow. These lights will tell you, what thing you stepped on, in case, you're doing it by, without looking at it actually. And this is, you can hear the speed changing, and this just shuts it off completely, so it works more like a guitar amplifier. You have to wait, there it goes. Everything is controlled with relays, so you can hear it clicking and clacking, but it's in keeping with how the original Leslie's cabinets used to work. You had to plug them in to supply power to the motor to get it to work. Now the controls on the preamp here are the gain, the volume. You can turn it up and down, get the signal, as loud as you want. This is tone, just it changes it, and you can hear it a little bit. This is bass. It's up, turned up all the way, and that's pretty much it. It has a output level, but you have to understand that when you use this, you can control the signal, like as it comes out of let's say your guitar, goes through the preamp and comes out through this jack, and you can set the level from the pedal, so you don't have to actually worry about sending it through a mixer and feed it directly into the sound card of your computer, and you can control it from this output level control on the side. So in capping up everything, now that you know all about the ins and outs of it, we have where the sound is actually being produced in this cabinet. Here is the Leslie 860 speaker cabinet, and that's CBS, and that is the main company for that. And then we have the Speakeasy Vintage Music Tube Preamp. And remember, it needs a little time to warm up. It's not transistors. There's nothing like that inside here. It's all hollow state technology. And then you're up to what actually makes the heart and soul of it work, and that is the musician playing through it. And I'm going to play a little bit for you and take you, to dreamland. And you can buy this wonderful piece of equipment all for a steal.